Hello everyone and welcome back to website planning and creation module. So in this module we'd be continuing our further understanding on the DB parts. So as you can see right now out here, I am editing in the front end version. So it starts something like this. The moment you come down to the front end version, you need to just click either on this plus icon or this plus icon. If you want to change the entire section, you can click on here and choose what kind of section do you want. Do you want a regular section, a full width, or a specialty section? By default, a regular section is selected. So if you want to work on the regular section, you can continue out here. But if suppose you want to go with a full width section, you can change the settings from here. Now as I want to go with a regular section only, so I'll just click here to add rows. So I'll pick 3 rows and I would be covering 3 new modules out in this section. So till now we have learned all about divider, email marketing and everything till here. In this I would be continuing with the gallery, the image and the login part. A gallery is nothing but just to show the images which is present on your drive. Suppose you want to use an interface where all the images are visible which is present on your website you want to show, so you can use the gallery option. So let's use this gallery option. So as I've selected the gallery out here, you can see it is getting loaded and is appearing in front of me. Now all the images are appearing, like right now 4 images are appearing which is present on my gallery, and there is a pagination option. That is, pagination means I can go to the next page and something like that. So let's continue with the working on this. So first it is asking me to put an image in the gallery like this. This is the default gallery images or the gallery images that I want to use rather than using the complete images. So I can click and go to the gallery, and suppose in the gallery I want to use few of the images only. Like suppose I want to use let the images get loaded so that we can use it. Suppose I want to use images like this and this and this. So whichever images I am selecting, you can see there's a tick mark which is coming over the images, and this image and this and this. Suppose these are the images that I want to use in gallery. Once I've selected, I just need to click on this select option out here so that these images can be selected. Now you can see the image which were earlier appearing has been replaced by the images that I have selected. And again the pagination has came in front of us. Suppose if we will go to page number 2, the remaining of the images are appearing in front of us. And these are the names of the images which are present on while we have uploaded the image. Now the second option which comes in front of us is the image order. Like in which way do you want to select the images? Is it like something which is default I have selected from the drive, or you want to show anything randomly, like whatever the WordPress or DB feels they can show the images? I would suggest you to go with a default one only. Right now, how many images do you want to show at one go? Like right now, as I can see, the 4 is selected as it is out here 4. So if I'll make it like 2, now only 2 images will be appearing, and bottom of that again will be number of pages, how much the images are present. Now I can slide down to the next module, which is element. So let's explore it. In element, it is showing that the title and caption which is appearing out here. If you want to show, you can click here, else you want to hide, so you can hide it. So I would suggest you, it's better to hide the text that you have given of the image. Now if you want to show the pagination, then fine. If you don't want, so you can close it from here. And if you are not showing the pagination, things will not appear. The public won't come to know that is there any more option apart from this or not. So I'd suggest you, if there is more than images which is appearing on the one go, so ideally you should have the pagination options. After that, let's go to the link. Suppose you want, if someone is clicking on any of these images, you want to redirect them to any of the pages or any of the URL, so you can enter the URL from here. And if you want to open the URL in the same window, so you can select here, or if you want to open in the another new tab, you can select from here. Now next is the background option. So background option means the background of the images which is appearing. So as of now we can see the background is plain white. Suppose I want to have a different color. As I've selected, it's a green color. You can see the green color is implemented in the background. Or if I need to choose some more color, so just click on the color option and you can choose from here whichever color you want, which fits or which suits the color theme of yours or the color theme of the website through which you want to go. Fine, this looks good to me. And when the color is selected, so this is the admin label, means when you're looking at the back end you can know what section this is being selected. Once the content part is done, you can go again to the design section and you can work on the layout. Right now it's a grid layout, so I can even select a matrix or a slider. So with the help of slider, what happens, the images come out here only and we can select from here and the sliding options can happen. So if you don't want, or if you're having a limited space, then I would suggest you should always go with the slider option. That gives you a better look and feel of the website. If I will go an overlay, so this is something like the background text or image overlay that we can select from here. So suppose I'm selecting this as an icon of overlay. So when I'm hovering my mouse, so this icon will be appearing out here, right? So once this overlay is selected, I can even work out on the image part, like if I need to increase the saturation or hue, or if I need to change the appearance of the image. This sounds good to me, and even I can just increase this. Right, and even you can make this image opacity as small or as blurred if you wish to have it. So this is something which is just based on how much you want it to work and what is the thing which is which you are feeling good. So this is something like call as like text, and the title text you want to have on every images, the caption text, the caption of all these images, and the pagination text. Like pagination text, let's say it is like default. If I'll say I want to have a little bit of, right, so this dots will be appearing out here. And sizing, in case if I want to increase the size or make it a little bit of left or right, I can use this modules. If I need to increase the height or decrease the height, I can use it. So you can see that I'm able to reduce it, or even I'm able to increase it, right? So by default it is always selected as auto, so you can leave it as an auto only. But if you want to manually change the size of the images, then you can use it. If I'll go to spacing, then I can choose whether I want it a little bit left or right. So suppose if I want to shift it a little bit of left, so you can see this is going a little bit left. And if I want to increase the margin from the top, I'm increasing the margin. Custom padding means space between the two sections, I can increase it or even I can reduce it. So this is something which is based on the custom designing part of yours. So as of now, because we have selected the blue background, so we can see the kind of border as well. But if you wish to have a border, so you can select the border, and suppose I want to border something like this. Border width should be like this, right? Or even I want a border on this side, I can have a border from this side as well. I want a two-side border only. Suppose you want on bottom also, so you can select whichever side you want to border. You can select that side and have whichever thickness of border you want based on your customer. So I want a three-side border. I selected all these three, and I have created the style of border that I want. Once it is done, so you can select the border color. If you want to have a border shadow, so I wanted something like this, right? So it looks good, like this one is looking good, and shadow position is little like this, so that it feels that it is coming over the screen. it's being lifted from the screen. Rest of these colors, what is the shadow colors and stuff. And if I need to filter in terms of brightness, again it is the same. That you can see if I'm changing the brightness or saturation, the image, okay, I missed, I clicked on the wrong link. Let me again go back, design, okay, I'm here. I was here in the box shadow, I finished. I was in the filters, I was changing the colors. So if I'll go down, blend mode is normal, that it's suggested let it be normal only. In terms of transform, if I want to shift it little bit off or tilt it little bit right or left, I can use it. This is much bigger, but I want it to be like this only. Fine. If you want to a little bit twist it, so something like this. Skew it. I am little bit of making it bend, or I can do it from the top as well. Looks good. So these are the simple way or options that you can use it. And I want to put the automatic animation on. So what happens with the automatic animation, the images within the box will automatically keep on changing according to the stuffs that you have designed. And out here the speed is selected as 7000. I can make it like 4000. So sounds good to me. The 4000 speed is pretty decent, that people can even understand what image is coming, and till the time the images will also change. So this was the first module that of today's of the image gallery, right? So once we have finished the gallery, let's add the another module in this section. So as you can see, first, second and third section, 3 sections are here. So let me go to the second section. So after image, the second section, galleries, is my image. So same, in image, a single image will appear in front of me, and almost I would be having the same options, like I can select one image from here based on my requirement. Suppose I have selected this as an image, so I'll be going in the back end. Now this is the image which is appearing, and I can do all the customizations which I have done in my previous URL options or in this image gallery options. So let's just go a little bit in the designing. I will transform it, skew a little bit, and we'll try to give it the same shape which others are. Okay, fine. I'll mix impression, something like this, and I'll have a border on all the 3 sides. I want on the top, and let me just increase the depth of border. So you can see the border is appearing now. I need this side as well. So for a change, this time I'll have it this way. I'll not have this side because this is the image, so I'll try to differentiate it from here. So I selected this side and I will increase the border size, right, as you can see, and at the bottom I want this to go a little bit down, so I'll go to spacing. I can go for top margin, I'm increasing, right. I can even do the custom padding top, right, perfect, sounds good to me. I can even increase the shape and size of the images and everything similarly as we have done in our gallery options. It comes with the default like this layout, animated layout. Moment it will hover, it will change its space. We'll leave it, it will just go back to its normal options. Now going back to the third option, let's add the third module for today's session, that is the login option. So if you want the users to log in to your account, so you can give the login option out here. So here is it, you can log in here giving the username and password and something. If you want to a little bit customize it, so this is the text which is coming on the top, this is the content which is coming out here, and redirect, like post he is redirected. Do you want to redirect him to the current page only? Like when they are logging, they will be here only, they won't be going to any other page. If you want to link this module, like if someone is clicking on this module anywhere, you can redirect them. And if I need to change the background color, so I can have it from here. Suppose I want this color, so this is very bright. Let me make it little lighter. Yeah, sounds good. And in design, I can again use the same fields. I can go with the button, the custom color of the button. Yeah, I need the button to be in the yellow color. Fine, looks good. And butter background should be grayish. Right. So this is just the random options that you want to design, and according to the requirement of your website, which is going with the theme or which is going with the version or the color schema that you're using, you can apply it. So this was all for today's video, that the 3 modules of Divi that we wanted to cover. I hope you have understood all these 3 modules, how it can be used. In case if you're having any confusion, do write in the comment sections. Thank you, and have a great day ahead.